local people, important issues. CBS 10 WILM's weekly focus on the Lower Cape Fear region. This is Byline Wilmington with your host, Don Ansell.
Welcome, thank you for joining us. Well, during these tough times, there are still things like movies and reality TV and all the things that help us cope in a world that is sometimes hard to navigate. This year, Wilmington has a stake in the upcoming Miss USA pageant. Kristen Dalton will represent North Carolina next week in Las Vegas. She's from Wilmington, right here, and she joins us on this edition of Byline. Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
It's so nice to meet you too. It's
Thanks
been awesome getting to know you.
And your mom, who's off camera too. So how did you get involved in the pageant thing?
Well, my mother was Miss North Carolina USA in 1982.
Which is your title.
Yes.
Yeah.
She held the same title as I did. But I've been watching the Miss USA and Miss America pageant since I was 3 years old, every single year, and I just knew I was going to be that lucky girl on that big stage one day, getting that crown.
So you visioned that it would happen for you?
Definitely. Oh, absolutely.
For years.
It's never been a question that I would be doing this.
Really?
And since I've gotten older, I've realized the substance and the depth that it has to being a national leader, a national representative. I mean, you work with so many different charities. It gives you such an outlet to reach out to other people and to make a difference, and that's what I'm all about.
And we're going to talk about that because I think a lot of people have different perceptions of what this is all about. So we'll talk about that. But your mom was Miss North Carolina USA. Yes. Your younger sister gave up the crown the night you won for Miss Teen USA. Tell us about that.
Okay, my sister Julia, she just turned 18. She was Miss North Carolina Teen USA, and it's really funny because my first pageant was Miss North Carolina Teen USA in 2005. I was first.
So you held that crown?
No. I wasn't lucky enough.
Oh.
I was first runner-up.
Okay.
And it's funny because my interview suit came from a consignment shop. It was $15. My gown came from Dillard's. It was $60. So, and I was first runner-up. So that just goes to show that you don't have to spend thousands of dollars on your wardrobe in order to do well. But anyways, it's all about your stage presence and your self-confidence and how you relate to
your sister
judges.
gave up the crown as Miss Teen North Carolina USA, and you got the crown the same night as Miss North Carolina.
Yeah, I was pretty emotional.
I bet.
We were so excited. I mean, she came over to me after I won, and we just hugged, and we were crying, just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. And so yeah, it's really something that's awesome to share, and she's been very supportive.
What does it take to get ready for? I mean, this is the Miss USA pageant. It's the forerunner of Miss Universe. What all does it take to get ready?
I think the most important thing in order to prepare for Miss USA is to live your life every day like you already are Miss USA. To prepare for the job and to have the big picture in focus. And so what I've done to do that is to have as many events and appearances as I possibly can. I've been traveling across the state and to different states as well. So I think that's the most important thing.
Are you nervous?
No, not at all. I'm excited. You know, I think that I am my biggest competition. So as long as I'm mentally and attitudinally focused the whole 2.5 weeks that I'm there, I think I've got it.
How much stuff do you have to take when you go? I mean, do they give you a list of what all to take or what?
They do. They give us a list of certain appearances and events that we're going to have while we're there. But I have to have about 62 really incredible outfits.
Really? That you have to put together?
Yes. And
does the pageant pay your expenses?
Definitely not.
No.
No, it's all on me. So our family, we're definitely on a budget, and we've been very resourceful. I've had to get my own sponsors, and I've had some really great businesses in Wilmington who've helped me out. Hallelujah, down at the beach, Isabella Great Boutique, Gold's Gym, Malibu Tans, and John Rhodes is my personal trainer.
Okay, shout outs for them, right?
Yeah, shout outs to them.
What did it feel like when you won Miss North Carolina?
It was a relief that I had finally conquered my dream.
Did you believe you were going to win right up to your name was announced?
Yes,
I
did. And it's the first pageant that I'd ever done where I felt so at ease and so peaceful. And so whenever I was announced as the winner, I was just like, oh, thank you. I wasn't shocked because I felt like I'd done everything that I needed to do in order to prepare, and I felt like I was the best pick to win.
You did?
Definitely.
How many people competed? How many women?
I think there were 52 girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it like backstage? I mean, everybody looks very friendly, but how competitive is it really backstage?
We are all friendly, actually,
yeah.
Because we're all going through the same thing, and we all have something in common. We're all we all have the same ambitions, and we're all really good girls. So we respect each other. But at the same time, everybody has different ways of dealing with, of competing and having a defense up. But most everybody's friendly. It just depends on the person.
There's a few that weren't. I'm not going to ask you who, but.
I mean, people keep
it's
to themselves.
Chemistry, though,
no one's ever rude. They're just quiet and reserved.
Yeah. So you won, and then it's like, I'm going to Miss USA pageant in Las Vegas. I
was like, I'm going to be Miss USA.
Is that, yeah?
Definitely. I mean, I was competing for Miss North Carolina USA because I want to be Miss USA. I want to move to New York City. I want Donald Trump to be my boss. I want to work with Susan G. Komen for the cure, breast and ovarian cancer research, and I want to travel to Iraq with the USO. And that's one of the most...
All of that happens if you're Miss USA.
Mm-hmm. And not only that, but you get to do really great red carpet events. You get a full scholarship to the New York Film Academy, and I want to pursue a career in the entertainment industry.
You do?
Yes, so that's something that would benefit me.
Well, we were chatting off camera, so I'm not going to pretend like I don't know that I know that you've done theater.
Yes.
And you said you want to pursue a career in the entertainment field. Mm-hmm. Is that kind of what you have your sights set on, or what? Or
no, it wouldn't be theater. It'd definitely be something on camera.
Yeah.
And I'm not really sure what that is yet. I mean, it could be a soap opera. I mean, it could be acting. It could be just being a TV personality, a talk show host. So I'm not really sure. So hopefully Miss USA will present opportunities to me and help me make that choice.
Do you think some folks tend to underestimate or misjudge women who participate in events like the Miss USA pageant?
Well, definitely. And those people have misconceptions because they don't fully understand what Miss USA is all about. And that's with anything in life. I mean, people definitely make prejudgments when they don't understand something. So that's why I want to be Miss USA, is because I have lived my life as a role model every single day, and so I just think that I would be the best representative and really help people understand what being a national representative is all about.
There's always those people that think that the whole idea of pageant competition, particularly the part that evaluates a woman's looks, tends to objectify women.
Right.
What do you say to that?
Well, in terms of the physical aspect, I think that in order to be a role model and in order to be a year-long representative, you definitely have to be physically fit. And so that portion shows that you're leading a healthy lifestyle.
And you work out every day, don't you?
I do, yes.
And
I eat very healthily. I eat whatever I want.
I know.
So I think that that's a very important aspect, because if you're not taking care of yourself, you definitely can't take care of anyone else.
You're very attractive.
Thank you.
And do you think that's an asset?
Well, absolutely. I mean, I think that it helps you to relate. I mean, obviously you can't pursue a career in the entertainment industry, and you can't do a lot of things if you're not appealing aesthetically.
We'll come right back after a short break to talk more with Kristen Dalton, who is from Wilmington and going to Las Vegas to represent North Carolina in the Miss USA competition. Stay with us.